Alright guys, so welcome to today's video, and in today's video we are working on this combat system right here once again. Okay, so let's quickly take a look at what we have achieved in the last episode. So as you can see, when I hit 1, this GUI right here pops up, and when I hit Q, I'm actually attacking I'm actually attacking according to the display right here. Okay, so our Q right here is our heavy punch. As you can see, this guy is being flung right away, and he receives a massive amount of damage. So just to compare everything, so that's basic combat. Okay, and the thing before was the heavy punch. Alright, so in today's video, I have planned on showing you how to add new moves to this table, because that might be still difficult to some of you, could be. And then we are going to work on this party table kick course move. Okay, so let's begin with this video. Alright, so in order to add new moves, you have to go inside of this combat skills table, and then just do the following. Okay, so it is important that you use this scheme right here. So this index with the move's name, and then this table, and within that table you have some more indexes. As you can see, speed level, strength level, and the key to which your move is assigned to. So that's important. And always remember, within a table, okay, the last entry, let's say, has no comma. As you can see, this one has no comma, but this one does, because after this comma we still have one more entry. Okay, but after this entry we have no entry, therefore no comma. Okay, now you have to add a comma right here, because we are now adding one more move to it, maybe two more, we'll see. Okay, so I have just added this one. Now let me give this a name. Let me call this one, oh, I don't know, probably a kick. Okay, so that's our third move now. And now, as I've already explained to you, or as I have already explained in the first episodes of this combat series, where we have set up this table, or which we have created this table, I have told you that those things right here are the requirements. Okay, so the stats which are required in order to unlock everything. So we have now added strength and speed level. You could possibly just only do this. Okay, so you only ask for a certain speed level. So let's try and do that. Or let's try that out, I mean. And let's change the key to T, maybe. Okay, now let's add one more move. And let's call this one Diable Jump. Okay, so the move where Sanji just spins around, and then his leg ignites, and yeah, he's just super powerful. So strength level 30, speed level 30, and we could add one more requirement. So I'm showing you the case when you only have one requirement, and I'm showing you the case when you have one more requirement. Okay, and I think one more stat we had was the defense. Okay, so defense level, let's see. Yeah, so defense is actually a stat, so defense level equals 30. Alright, and we of course need to put the key to another one. Let me put it to F. And let's try this out. Let's see how this display looks like now. Okay, so my expectation is that we have some moves inside of the display which are not unlocked. Okay, especially the Diable Jumbo one. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. So as you can see, this one is not unlocked yet. And when I hit F, nothing happens, of course. When I hit T, prints out the name of the move. Yeah, party table kick course. Okay, call your kick. Heavy punch. When I hit F, nothing happens and nothing's being printed out. All right, now, so these are the moves for our combat, just for the beginning, okay? We will probably add some more moves later on, but this is just some stuff for the beginning, guys. Yeah, my intention actually was to work on the combat first of all, in order to be able to create a bandit later on, which attacks you and which might be a quest objective later on, so you have to kill that bandit later on or defeat the bandit in order to complete a quest, in order to level up, in order to gain berries whatsoever, okay? So that was my idea at the beginning. Okay, so we have now added those moves. Now the next step is to create them. Where was it? Was it with this one? No. Where? No. I'm sorry. So it was, of course, within this script. So heavy punch has been created. Now the next move was the party table kick course. So else if. So I have explained what task is. Okay, so you should know it from the last episode. Party table kick course. Okay, now we have to animate this first of all, and that's actually the part where it becomes difficult, at least for me, because I can do a lot of stuff regarding development, okay? I can script, I can build, I can model, I can do some graphic designs whatsoever, but when it comes to animating, I would say that I'm, well, decent, okay? Nothing too special, but not that bad as well. And I don't know, well, creating this party table kick course might be a little bit too difficult for me, but we'll see. So, party table kick course, PTKC, okay? So, the first step is to turn this guy upside down. Alright, and as you can see, the head is side of the ground. Therefore, we have to move this guy a little bit. Okay, now let's select those upper arms. So, the first upper arm right here. Let's place them like this. Come on. Okay. Lower torso, left upper arm. Yeah, okay. So it's, yeah, it just forgot about the rest probably. No, but why isn't there? Wait. Yo, is this plugin serious? So yeah, cool. Yo, so what is happening? Why am I unable to select the legs? Like, why? Yeah, okay, I'm unable to select the legs for whatever reason. Yeah, pretty funny. I'm proud of this plugin, yeah. Come on, why is Roblox doing such stuff? Come on, just select those legs, come on. Which one was it? Yeah, okay, it seems to be this one. Right upper leg. Why am I unable to select this? Like, why? Yo, so I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna be back when I'm able to select this because this is really getting on my nerves. Like, why am I not able to select the leg area? Come on. Alright, so I have now finally managed to be able to select those legs. So just for those of you who have been copying my steps and would like to know how I have done this, you basically just need to hit this or go to this lower torso area, then select this keyframe, then right click and then reset selected, okay? And do not panic, your lower torso and your stance is going to revert, so your character is not going to be upside down anymore. And when this happens, then you just select all of those legs, move them like this, okay? So let me show you how you're supposed to move them. So let's say that you have selected this. Yeah, okay. So you have just selected this and you have to move them like this. So down, up. So that basically nothing has basically changed, but this plugin right here has recognized this part, okay? So it is about this plugin right here to recognize this lower lag, okay? So that's the important part. Okay. So, as you can see, I'm still not able to select the legs with my mouse. I just need to, yeah, click on those, yeah, names. Okay, one. Where is the left leg? Two. There we go. Okay. Now, let's change the maximum time to 2 seconds. Let's work on the spinning part. No, let's actually change it to 1. Yo. So what I have never really understood about this timeline is that 0.03 is here, 0.15 is here, where 0.5 is supposed to be. Oh, okay, wait, 0.5 seconds. Oh, okay. But why isn't the timeline saying so? Why do I have to hold my mouse into the spot? Well, never mind. Okay, so after 1.5 seconds, you make him turn by 180 degrees. And then, to the end, you want to make him turn 180 degrees again. So that you have 360 degrees in total, okay? And then make sure that it is looped, and then it will look like this. That's basically our animation. But the only thing is that it is a little bit too slow. So let's lower this to 0.5. Oh my god, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Doesn't make any sense, like, for real. So, how long is this? Yeah, cool. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, he's now spinning like crazy. And, yeah, so that's actually what we wanted to do. Now, I'm gonna do a slight change now. So I'm gonna select lower torso on every keyframe, and I'm gonna make it move a little bit more down, because, in my opinion, the guy is just floating way too much. Yeah, okay, cool. Good job. Good job once again. Okay. Guys, this plugin is so funny sometimes. Okay. Oh. Come on, so how long is this again? Uh, guys, why is it so funny to work with this plugin? I'm about to scream. I'm about to scream, like, for real. Come on. Just work as expected. 1, 2. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's our animation. Now make sure that it is looped and make sure that the priority is set to action. Now let's export this thing. Party table kick course. Okay. Submit. I'm gonna copy the animation ID, which is delivered after exporting, and I'm gonna paste it down here. Okay. Now we can go inside of Combat Server and we can just copy everything from this heavy punch. Now let's first of all replace the animation ID. And let's lower the walk speed a little bit more. Wait. Print 100 divided by 15. Yo. Okay. Not only strength EXP, but also speed EXP. So I'm just gonna do some random changes and I'm gonna explain them to you later on. Not to worry. All right. Let's test this out. Let's see how this is going to look like. Okay, R. Yeah, looks funny. Okay. Lower torso, left upper leg. There is no reason for this thing to do what it does. So, I mean to do it the way it is doing it currently. So the animation is just bugged. Okay, why not? Like, what is this? What is this, guys? What is this supposed to be? Can someone explain? Okay, so... Okay, so this is becoming quite interesting because... Okay, let's try this out again. We can get rid of this. So I'm gonna explain this in a bit, do not worry. I'm just doing some stuff right here, just to experiment around a little. Okay, yeah, the other jumper seems to be unlocked now.
Okay, so the last thing we really need to fix is the animation. I'm honest with you. I currently have no idea on how to fix that. So if any of you has an idea on this animation fix, then leave a post in a comment explaining how you think that this problem could be handled. But never mind this, I'm now gonna explain everything. So, first of all, we are creating a variable which, yeah, represents whether we are currently attacking, which we are, because you are, of course, attacking when you are supposed to create the attack, okay? So, why? So, the question on why we need this is going to be explained later. Now, everything is normal right here, so the stamina is being reduced, so I have, of course, increased those values because this is a more advanced attack, let's say. I have previously also played around with the walk speed, but I have decided to revert this back to 25. Okay, so only 25% of our current walk speed is being applied on our walk speed when using the attack, and down here we are reverting it back to 100%. Okay, the jump power is being set to 0, so you are slower and unable to jump. The animation is being created and played. Okay, I have replaced the animation ID with that party kick table course, or a party table kick course animation ID, which didn't work out as expected. Okay, so down here, so this is a, well, new part, let's say. So spawn, as you guys should know, is responsible to make the code down below run apart from the rest. So I personally use this when I want to use loops or waits, which are not supposed to interrupt the rest of the code. Okay, so when having a wait, maybe right here, okay, right here where this line is highlighted, then the script waits the amount of seconds defined in that wait till it goes on. But by putting this wait inside of a spawn, it waits, but it also goes on at the same time. Okay, so this task is being run in the background. So we are waiting a random amount of seconds between 10 and 25, and after this is over, we are setting attacking back to false. No, we are setting attacking to false, and we are reverting the walk speed and the jump power, and we are stopping the animation from playing, and we are destroying the animation at the end. So what this is that basically our attack is being, well, stopped after 10 or 10 to 25 seconds by setting this attacking variable to false. So you might ask, how does setting a variable to false stop the whole attack? I'm going to explain soon. And by, reverting the walk speed and jump power, so this probably sounds more plausible to you. Also, destroying and stopping the animation seems also logical to you, okay? So these are responsible for stopping the attacks. Okay, so this is normal. You have already seen this. Okay, now let's get down to this one. So we have a loop, a while loop, which has the condition that attacking is true. Okay, so when you write attacking, it basically expresses attacking true. Okay, so that both things are the same. And this has to be true for this to run. And while this is true, this can run, okay? So, making attacking false stops this from running this. And that's the part where our player deals damage to the rest. So, stopping the attack, or, setting attacking to false stops the player from dealing damage and stops the meaning of an attack, so the attack is supposed to deal damage to someone or something, and by disabling this code, which is responsible for the damage dealing part, you basically just take the meaning of the whole attack. Okay, but let's get to this code. So we have this loop which is binded to a condition, which I have just explained to you. So adding this wait is a must when working with while loops. And down here, we are having this for Ivy and pairs loop, and we are looping through the descendants of the workspace. So what are the descendants? So the descendants are not only these things, okay, but they're also these things and everything what is inside of them, okay? So this one, those 4 things, those 2 things, this texture within the base plate. So everything which is inside of a workspace is being looped through within this loop. And if we find a humanoid, and if this humanoid is not inside of a character model which has the same name as our player, then we are going to move on. So why are we checking for this humanoid? Let me just quickly explain. So of course, humanoids have the property of health, and we can only deal damage to the health, of course. Therefore, we are looking for a humanoid which carries the health property in order to reduce the health. Makes sense, okay? But when we speak of a humanoid, we have 2 options. So we have the option that the humanoid or the humanoid's owner is an NPC. That's the first option. The second one is that the humanoid's owner is a player, okay? And by having the second requirement, we exclude that we have actually checked upon ourselves. Now, this right here defines puts the character model inside of a variable, and this check right here checks if the character model's humanoid root part of if the character model's humanoid root part of this random humanoid we have got either from an NPC or from a player. So if that humanoid root part's position, or let's say the distance between the humanoid root part's position of this NPC or player, so between this guy and our humanoid root part's position, is not greater than 5, means this guy has to be pretty close to us. Okay, so if the guy is pretty close, that's the first requirement. And the second one is that we have no cooldown value inside, so not HR find first child player.name. So we always create this cooldown right here, as you guys should know from the combat video. We put it inside of the character model of our enemy, and this cooldown value carries the name of the player who has dealt the damage and is being destroyed after a certain amount of seconds, okay? And we always check for this cooldown value first of all, so we check if it is there, because if it is there, then it means that the player is under cooldown and we are not supposed to deal damage to them. And if the player is not, or if the player does not contain a cooldown value, then we are free to deal damage as we desire. Okay, so the rest right here should be pretty much the same. I have just changed right at instance with HR, for example, but I have explained to you what HR is. So HR is the character model at the end, okay? So we are putting the animation inside of the character model, or we are creating the animation inside of the character model. We are putting the sound inside of the character model. We are using the character model down here to refer to the name whatsoever, guys, okay? So that's all about this party table kick course thing. And yeah, in the next episode, we are hopefully gonna find a fix for this animation issue, which is totally unlogical, guys, but that's just the life of a developer, okay? So that happens to anyone, or that can happen to anyone. Yeah, okay. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, share this video to all of your friends. Turn on the notification bell, guys, and leave me feedback in the comment section. Leave me some ideas regarding this problem, okay? And check out my second channel, check out my Discord service, guys. And yeah, take care, see you in the next video.